Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
Hello there, everyone. So I hope that you are doing okay. There we go. Hi, Tamika. Yep, I think we have sound already. There we go. Hi, Cherry Chub. Hello, Sis Shanae. Rana, hello. Oh, thank you. Let's try that one more time. Actually, there's my name in there.
predicting
I'm
future
so
is my
addicted to hearing
purpose.
my name.
Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own
Actually hard to
design.
set up.
Through the
There you go. YB, what do you need to know right now? Says, oh, YB, what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now, YB? The Princess of Wands, the Hermit, and the Moon card. Hmm. It seems like there will be inspirations. Um, whether this is career, finances, romance, it felt like the inspiration will be kind of the one that you're gonna hold on to for you to achieve things in the future. It's kind of like a good inspiration. It's an elevation, you know, towards a specific experience, energy. I love it because this kind of gives you a whole new perspective um when it comes to achieving something. Improvement is what I am seeing in here. That is for you, sis. Wabi. Hamis Club. Gabriel, hello. I missed you too. Beautiful, blessed. I am good. Thank you. Tamika. Let's see. Yep. What does the universe or the spirit wants you to know? What does the spirit wants you to know?
predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design.
The waiting
Through
game,
the
emotional withdrawal, temptation. Hmm. Are you gonna bite into this bait? Because it kind of make me feel that there is kind of an energy who'll try to stop you from moving forward, stop you from healing. An energy that might gonna return, show themselves off. Um, because I can see here you're already moving forward. Um, slowly, yes. It's either because you feel like you're gonna lose time, or um you don't have the enthusiasm to work on things with this energy anymore. However, this energy is going to show up. kind of let's do this again with the Nine of Wands, the Magician, the Knight of Cups. At one point in time, you actually ask this, manifest this, wish for it, prayed for it. Um, it came in a little late, as I can say. Um, this might gonna be hard if I'm already putting myself in your energy. What am I gonna do if I will be in your shoe? The Strength card, the Emperor, the Moon card. Wow, sis, it feels like the universe is going to test how are you going to make a decision because well I don't have 2 cents on this. I don't want to give 2 cents on this because I'm not I didn't had the chance to experience this like moving forward um because if I decide I already decided and really move forward no matter what um but it felt like you're gonna have this second thought of moving forward or restarting over, sis. Mhm, mhm. It's kind of hard. Oh, do you have? Oh, there you go. I thought that's the nation number two. That's why I'm checking. That's I don't know what's with the crown. That's still um what a puzzle for me. Macaroni. Will you get a job offer in the upcoming week? Will you gonna get a job offer in the upcoming week? Will you gonna get a job offer in the upcoming week? The two of clubs, the nine of diamonds, the three of clubs. In the upcoming week, I am seeing a no because of the time frame that you mentioned. Cherry Chubbs. What up, Cherry Chubbs? Yeah. I have here Gabriel and Cherry Chubbs and Sis Callie. Hi, Sis Callie, you're here. Cherry Chubbs, you had an interview, but you cried. So you got emotional with the interview. I think that your question here, are you gonna make it, right? Um, will you gonna get in? With the four of swords, the alchemist, the six of cups. I know that you won it, but it felt like you gave an impression that when it comes to stress, when it comes to making a decision wherein you have to decide being logical and emotional, you showed your emotion. And there's nothing wrong with that. It just so happened with the Six of Cups, felt like you're gonna miss it. Um, the opportunity of getting in, it's because of they think that you're gonna freak out if things um get a little tight, stressful. So I am not saying you're gonna get in, sis. Miss Club, what do you need to know right now? Let's see.
Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
What do you need to know right now, Miss Club? The Queen of Cups, the Five of Cups. Oh, the Nine of Pentacles. Hmm. it felt like you're searching for something. It felt like you missed a thing. Um, Now there is a regret of um why not taking action. It felt like a little too late. That is how it feels. You miss the opportunity of having this or gather, harvest the happiness with the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Whatever this energy is, it ain't over, but it may take a little while for you to have the opportunity to make a decision to choose this again. I am seeing a bit of an stagnation when it comes to this opportunity. Um, I feel like the universe is kind of like giving you or will gonna give you this with the King of Swords when everything is aligned. Um, whether it is a spiritual alignment, emotional alignment, um, logic, what have you. It felt like the universe kind of gives you and you missed the thing and they kind of thought, oh, it's she's not ready. But it doesn't mean I'm not gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you and the next time we'll make sure that you're gonna see it and take actions on it. That is. Hey Joy. Um, let's see. Is it safe? Hey Joy. The Queen of Clubs, the Ace of Spades, the Seven of Clubs. Uh-huh. Saturday. Well, I'm seeing a yes. YB. CB's next action. Hold up. CB's next actions towards you. 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 The King of Wands. The Four of Cups. Oh, why? The Ace of Wands. Huh. I feel like CB's going to ask for a little intimacy, but may feel like he's gonna be rejected. I don't know if you're tired, real busy, or not in the mood, but the action of asking for intimacy um is going to happen. It's kind of weird feeling because somewhat you want it to happen. It just so happened that it came in at the wrong time because there's something off with your energy. General reading for July is closed.
Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
General reading for July, Miss Flo. The Eight of Wands, the High Priestess, the King of Wands. It felt like someone, or it could be an energy that will gonna show up. Is this real soon? Because I feel like you have to be balanced in here. The heart, the mind. Someone's gonna offer, said something, or say something. You have to make a decision right away. You have the tendency to. always sleep on it. Um, I think that there's too much of a procrastination. The Nine of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of what is this another missed opportunity? Sis, the universe is telling you to take action. If there's something hanging that needs for you to make a decision, whether say it yes or no, go for it, jump on it, or totally reject it, it's up to you. But you have to make a decision. I don't know what's with your um putting everything, you know, on a hanging, on a hanging position. Yeah. Hold up. So I have here Sister Mika, Cherry Chubs, Cherry Chubs. So I still have Gabriel, Sis Kelly, and Beautiful Blessings. You're tired, but you're right. You're booked on your casual job for next month. For Australia, are you gonna get a job offer? Moving on. I'm loving that because it's sort of like, okay, thank you next. If I miss that, there's another opportunity. The Six of Pentacles, the Magician, the Three of Pentacles. I think that you're gonna get a job in Australia. Um, yes, it requires. I think that if we'll connect this to your situation, the reason why you were sort of, I don't want to say rejected. You you're not rejected. You are directed to a different path, and that path, um, sort of the reason why you didn't get it, it's for you to we're paving a way to a different direction. And I think that you are listening. So yeah, you're gonna get a job there. Why B? Will you gonna get a pay raise, or when will you gonna get the pay raise or the promotion? When will you gonna get the pay raise or the promotion? Hold up. When will you gonna get the pay raise or the promotion? The question is when. When are you gonna get the pay raise or the promotion? The Five of Wands, ooh, the Four of Swords, another ooh, the Alchemist. Ah, I am seeing someone's kind of like taking advantage of your actions or your work. They don't actually want to give it. Um, the when is the question. Uh no, no, it's not here. It's here. This is your card. Want to clarify the Alchemist, the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. Uh, are we already on the third quarter? No, not yet. Ah, it's just a second quarter. I feel like the raise will be third week, but the promotion it could be the third quarter of this year. TA is the guy that you're TAing
Predicting
with. We
future is
have
my
her.
purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
Is the guy on your DM is really the person that you're talking with, right? Um, or someone to look out for. The death card is that person opposer, the four of wands, mm, and the four of pentacles. I think that things are getting better. Things are somewhat um falling into their own places, but there's sort of like hold on. The justice, the seven of cups, the two of wands. I want to clarify the seven of cups because it kind of gives me a different kind of window. The world card, the fool card. It looks okay. It looks everything is fine. But I feel like someone is kind of like playing. Uh, the reason why I said window with the world card prior it showed up. I'm seeing a different reflection of that person, and it sort of like doesn't look the same. The emotion feels like yes, it's real, but the aesthetic doesn't. Says, why are you always attracting these kind of people? I don't know. It's easy. So follow up on your email earlier. Didn't, yeah, any pressure. So how's the best to handle your friendship moving forward? All right, let's see. Hold up. Let me just be reminded with the question. Ah, oh yeah.
Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
I remember the answer was the words is different from what they feel. Correct me if I'm wrong. I had a lot of questions that I answered earlier, but I feel like that's it, right? Um, kind of saying okay, but I feel a little kind of I don't like it. So how do you handle it? How are you going to handle the seven of swords, the temperance, the lovers? Hmm. Now there should be a game here. Um, like try to play his game because your person is uncertain deep inside. The the word is okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm on it. I mean go for it. However, try to either walk away or run because I can see here by doing that, hide, not talk, disconnect yourself. By doing that, your person's going to have an enlightenment and sort of make sure if I think that that will be the turning point for your person to realize what kind of connection does he want from you. The moon card, yes, there are questions. The six of cups, I understand the six of swords. Clarity because I can see here with the moon card there's a lot of blurriness, right? A lot of clouds in your person's head. So by forcefully removing yourself from the equation, kind of like going to miss. He will miss you, and that is the time where your person is going to make a decision. Yeah, this is what I want in this connection. It's just the 2 cents. Still your decision. At the end of the day, you can do it, not do it. YB, does the Libra CB plan to marry you? The Eight of Hearts, the Six of Spades, the Ten of Diamonds. That is a yes. Gabriel, so the Marcus hasn't reached out, but he's been viewing all of your stories on social media. What's he
Predicting
saying?
future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
All right, let's see. What's on his mind? The tribe, chaos, and conflict. Bullet. Huh. I think that there's something kind of like thankful because you're not pressuring him for, to reconnect. Huh. Is he testing? Because from what I am seeing, he's with, there's a few people kind of like surrounding him. The Empress, ooh, the King of Wands, the Nine of Swords. Does he really want to go back? Is it a sign? I feel like the Marcus did something here. Like he connected with someone or tried a different energy here. The Moon card, the Ace of Swords, the Five of Swords. Now wanting to return. Let's just say my path towards commitment is on the right direction. But I am really curious if there's another way. So I did try going to the left. And I feel like, oh, this is not the um this is not the path towards my romantic um dream. So let me turn the steering wheel and go back to the old ways, the old path. So I feel like your person is giving you a sign that I want to return. Shanae, is it a good idea to move in with Stephen? The Jack of Hearts, the Jack of Diamonds, the King of Spades. Is it? I'm seeing a yes, sis. Thank you, sis May. Now let's see here. What up? All right, let's say yes or no because I didn't receive any. Because yeah, let's say yes or no. Will Josh choose you over Reina? Will Josh choose you over the Queen? The Two of Spades, the Eight of wow, the Eight of Diamonds. the Four of Diamonds. There is an explanation on this, a yes and a no. Actually, because there is a move. No, it's a yes and a no. There is an explanation. Um, YB, how will the party event CB invited you is going to turn out? So, oh, this is where the family gathering, right? I remember this. The family gathering, how it's gonna turn out. The family gathering, how is gonna turn out. The justice, the seven of cups, the eight of cups. It felt very civil. That's what I wanted to know. It felt like things are okay. It felt like things run smooth. However, I am seeing side comments right after. Um, first, their first impression of you, it's not good. But they are very civil person. They want to make you feel it's okay, it's warm. That is. Sis Kelly,
Predicting future is my purpose.
who is coming
Yelling the
towards you in
stars
love.
align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
Who is coming towards you in love this July? Who is coming towards you in love this July? The fates. Time for a nap. The chopwood. Is it because it felt like July will be a month wherein clearance needs to happen? Clearance energetically, emotionally, mentally. Um, this might be a month of removing all those either baggages, clutter inside your heart. The Emperor, the Queen of Swords, the Lovers. It felt like you are summoning someone, but that person is not moving because that person kind of feel either inconsistencies, um, or feel either they feel like you are playing, either they feel like you're not serious. There's kind of something off, but I want to try. But I'm going to try and get in if things are certain, if things are sort of in order, because they kind of this person probably sees you everywhere. Um, the Four of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Six of Wands. You might be expecting someone or hoping, praying for this person to show up. It's not going to show up these months. What needs to be done here is sort of If you need to go back from scratch, do it. You have to present sort of like this is a clean slate. I'm ready to write in this blank page because the person kind of feels like, oh, that person still either Kelly, right? It's reading, the past chapters or going ahead. I want to see Kelly in the now. I am not seeing someone. You might be praying for someone, but there's no movement from that person. Why do I feel like serious on that question? Because I'm seeing the energy. It's hard to describe because I'm seeing the energy of moving, retracting, moving, going around. It's hard to describe. I'm trying to pick it up through emotion and interpret it the best way I know how. So why be good things coming in your love life this month? Good things that is coming in your love life this month.
Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Things will be in order if you play it real good. You have to be very strategic in here because I can see here success. I can see here offers. I can see here a potential that your wish of either cohabitation is gonna be you're gonna experience it soon. However, you have to play it real good with the Seven of Wands. Um, if I can describe this metaphorically, it seems like that you are baking a cake and you haven't tried baking it before, so this will be your first time. So the measurements needs to be very exact. Really, bird. What can the spirit tells you in relation to your home life that you need to know?
predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
Really, bird. What do you need to know in your home life? The world card, the Five of Swords, the Page of Cups. You might be planning, wanting, um, checking other place, other house. It could also be literally um, a different city, country. Uh, the universe sort of like giving you a hint that you need to take action. You're trying to sort of with the Five of Swords win things over in that specific area, energy, house. The Ten of Wands, the King of Cups. the Queen of Swords. I'm seeing more challenges when it comes to your home life. If you're still gonna stay there, um, you need to take action real quick because it felt like I'm seeing more challenges, burdens. That area already serves you, kind of like if that is a battery, you already choose the energy. So you better move out and look for another battery, another house that will fill up the energy, your energy. It felt like that if that is a battery of a phone, the battery is about to die. Battery is about to get drained. So yeah, that's what you need to know. So good things coming in your financial career this month, Wabi.
Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
Prince of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Princess of Cups. What are the good things uh with your financial and career this month? It should be moving. It should be moving, but it felt like you need to pull this energy over, to pull this energy closer to you. You need to do an extra mile. Um, the Eight of Pentacles is is a representation of work, job, right? Um, the Knight of Wands, it should be moving, but the Page of Cups, it felt like you're just watching it. Do an extra mile because the energy of improvement is already there. That is for you. Cherry Chubs, hold up. I have Gabriel, Sis Kelly, I have Sis Chell, another Shanae, Katerina. So I have here Sis May. That will be your third, right? Cherry Chubs. Let me reconfirm this.
predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
Pass on that Cherry Chubs. It didn't show up. Beautiful blessings. Why haven't you heard from your Taurus? Is it really over or does he still love you? Is it really over or does he still love you? These beautiful blessings. The Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. Let's get another one here because I am seeing that your person kind of like holding back from all the emotions. Your person is holding back from all the abundance that he wants to provide because he felt like there is a disconnect. You're no longer working together, but wanting to try. There is emotions in here, but it's not the same as before. Yeah, there's still some emotion. Why be? How does CB feel about you? 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 The Two of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Justice. It's still a bit fluctuating, but at least your person feels like, why did
Predicting
I?
future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
Yeah, your person feels like there's still some fluctuations, there's still some challenges, a bit of, but the thing here is with the Justice card, I know that she can improve. I know that we can improve. I know this connection can be improved. So I'm still trying. There is a will, there is like hope in here. Sort of, I am not giving up this connection. So yeah, that is Miss Club. Energy update on the good news about a few weeks ago. Oh, let's see.
predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
The Four of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Devil card. Ah, it seems like you're the one who kind of created um this self-saboteur, of course. Uh this is a self-sabotage. You should have made a move. It's still there. However, with the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Lovers. Let's say if I lit a candle, and a candle is what? A 12-inch candle, there's still some light. However, the energy here or the candle per se kind of like about to be exhausted. An inch probably. So, Miss Glove, if there is an action needs to be taken in here, it's beyond what needs to be done. I'm not saying you're not gonna get it. You can still, but find that light, find that hope, find that opportunity while it's still there. Because the candle is about to burn out. Mm. Yeah, me. What is what is coming in love in this upcoming week? What is coming in love in this
predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
what is coming in love in the upcoming week? Truth be told, the thinker. Time to go. Ooh. You're stretching your patience too much. You're becoming more lenient too much. I think that you need to call someone now. I think that you need to take action. Um, give your 2 cents about because I think that you need to speak your mind already because you're kind of like watching. It seems like the person that you're watching try to show that I'm not gonna do it, so you're there, excited. When are you gonna show it? Where are you gonna show it? It felt like your person is performing and seems like, oh, here it is, but kind of do some cliffhanger. I don't know why I am dancing, but when I'm seeing the emotion, kind of like, here it is. I'm gonna show it, and then make some um sort of like a commercial break, and then come back, and you are there being excited. You're really pumped up. Um, but the question is, when are you gonna show it, right? Uh, the Hierophant, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Hierophant, Two of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Uh, I feel like you need to set, the boundaries. You need to lay down the cards. Give this person the ultimatum because it feels like the person is just going to entice you. Now you have the chance of saying, what are we gonna do with it? Yes, I'm getting excited, but I am what? Yes, I am excited, but I am really pissed off with the waiting. The lovers, your person can give it the Four of Cups and the Chariot. Try to run away, and your person is just going to chase you and give it to you without any performance, without any intervals. Um, yeah, because from what I am seeing in this upcoming weeks, your person's just still going to perform and have this cliffhanger. So better yet, if you want to experience something real good, like what you want to experience, lay down the cards. I've seen that before. Um, I'm not gonna fall for it anymore. So what are you gonna do with this? Let's settle. You know, I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be entertained uh with that side performance. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. You have to give your best. You know, because your person can. Wabi.
Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
When will the Libra gonna put more effort in your connection? The Hierophant, the Hermit, the Princess of Swords. It really gives me a specific date in here, which is September. Uh, BG, will you see Matt in the next 2 weeks? Will you gonna see Matt in the next 2 weeks? Will you going to see Matt in the next 2 weeks? The Nine of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Lovers. In the next 2 weeks, the will of showing up, the agreement that both of you had, it seems like yes, I want to do it. Um, Remember, it's still the nine of wands. It's still close to the 10. So it's the 10 is, the countdown, from 10 9. But the possibility, let's say, um, because of the lovers and the page of swords, I'm into it like 80 to 90%. So I'm seeing a yes. Uh, will Alex going to talk to you on Saturday's party? Let's see. Gonna talk to you on Saturday's party. Let's see. The nine of spades, the nine of diamonds, the six of diamonds. This is a yes. Sees a child. What would be David's reaction and feeling once you find out about your pregnancy? Congratulations.
Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
So I'm seeing because of that decision, things are jumping into another alternate reality. Imagine all that glitters coming to the edge. At first, he is going to think that these are a show. It's not true. He's not going to believe it. Um, going to laugh at it. It felt like, this person is kind of like pulling my energy to react. Top, the Four of Cups. I'm not going to pay attention to it. The Chariot, the Two of Wands. But there is a sense of, I want to see it for real, like in person. The Ten of Cups, the World card, the Seven of Wands. At first, there's some denial. Don't want to entertain it because he knows that things are going to change drastically. Um, yeah, what I am seeing here is denial, laughing at it, don't want to entertain it, like leave that information behind. It's not that I don't care, it's because I don't want to accept it. I don't want to accept the information. Yeah. The outcome of your connection with David. Let's see.
predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
Outcome of your connection with David. Higher power co-create fork in a road. Now, this is interesting because the shakiness of the world is not just on your part. It felt like his word is going to be shaky as well with a fork in the road. Now, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna be stuck here? Because this person felt like I have a fallback if this relationship didn't work out. I can go back. Now, where am I gonna do with the nine of swords, the empress, the ace of pentacles? So I'm gonna be stressed out staying in this connection without, you know, kind of. I'm just going to offer, and instead of having this second option, I will stick to this only option that I made. The Queen of Cups, you always have a place in my heart, but with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords, told you it's jumping into another alternate reality in here. Um, it seems like David will forever hold a. I mean, you are going to have forever have a place in David's heart. But what he's gonna do here is to make things work out with the Ace of Swords to his current. Um, will try, will do everything. A bit stressful for him because he got used to the idea of I have fallback, but I am seeing here very stressed. Um, this it seems like this is a I'm not if I'm David, I'm not placing the end, a period in this story. Um, but this will take like forever for me to see continuations on it. Um, if this is a if this is a series, it kind of like the Squid Game. The first Squid Game after 2 years, right? So I'm on a cliffhanger. So they said it will be released after a year. It didn't happen. It released after 2 years. So sort of what's next? But it gives me a long time of probably anxieties because I kind of like always thinking of it. What's going to happen? Says Tamika. Hold up. Have you watched it? The Squid Game? Yes or no? Is Rob the Aries is a good potential partner? Good potential partner. The three of spades, the two of diamonds, the five of spades. Um, if I will be in the position, I'm going to run. Actually, that's a yes or no, right? No, that's the answer. No. Hold up. So I have here. Oh, it's Darlena. I'm done with Darlena, Barbara, Sis Chell. I have Shanae and Cat Lady of the Sea. Will Jordan and you end up divorcing? Oh wow. Let's see.
Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
Will Jordan and you gonna end up divorcing? The time for a nap? Why, truth be told, I feel like I know the outcome already, but speaking of cliffhanger, I want to get the cards to make sure because it feels like I'm already on the edge of doing it. With the Eight of Pentacles, knew it. The Justice, the Seven of Cups. It felt like both of you kind of like triggering each other. What are you gonna do with this? It felt like there's attempts, but when it comes to okay, here's the final decision. Are you gonna sign up the paper? The King of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Cups. I knew it. Sort of okay. I think that this is just a waste of money, a waste of time, a waste of energy, because both of you are going to, or probably one of you are going to even finance this. But when the signing of paper comes in, whoever did this going to retract. Like, no, I don't like it. I have a second, um, I have a second thought of it. Let me retract. I'm not seeing. That's the reason why I said it's a waste of money. It's a waste of time because you're going to invest not just time, not just money, but even the energy, and it's going to end up. Yeah, let's just work things out. So sees a child. Does David know that you're pregnant now? Does let's see. Does David already know that you are pregnant now? The Jack of Diamonds, the Eight of Hearts, the Queen of Diamonds. Um, Eight of Hearts is the Jack, clarified by the Jack of Hearts, and the Nine of Clubs. Not yet, but very soon. Cat lady, what will happen to your relationship? What is going to happen in your relationship?
Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
What's going to happen in your relationship? Loyal heart, the tribe, going the distance. Yeah, I'm seeing separation. But you know what? It felt like either families, friends will be the bridge for the both of you to have to fix the connection. Yeah, it seems like your relationship will be fixed not just by the two of you, but with the influence of outside energies, outside factors. The the nine of cups, the knight of cups, the four of cups. Four of cups showed up again. So felt like um there will be a tug of war when it comes to let's do this, um let's make amends. Ooh. I also see that there will be a significant person who's going to mediate and sort of make you both feel enlightened that this is just a heightened emotion and this is not a good idea for the both of you to have the decision of separation or divorce. The four of swords, the six of six of pentacles, and the page of pentacles. Yeah, I am seeing here what's going to happen is silence, but the silence is needed for the both of you to recharge, for the both of you to sort of uh yeah, kind of like charge the courage once again. um know know thy emotions, Sometimes silence is needed, really needed for the clarity to happen. Um, I'm still seeing reconciliations in that is for you.
Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
General reading for TA. General reading for TA. General reading for TA. General reading for TA. Princess of Wands. The Six of Wands. The Death card. TA. In spite of what is happening in your life, in spite of um being a victim of this specific scenario, um, there is sort of a revival, not of a person, but of a hope. I think that you need to stop doing some app here. Yeah. Dating app is not working for you. The Ace of Wands, the Princess of Cups. General reading. Whatever it is that you're doing online, what I am hearing here is go back to the tradition. Be traditional. Date if you can. Um, know someone around. Um, the online thing is not for you. Into whichever aspect. It could be romance. It can be. I think that you're meant to not really be stuck in a specific year or a specific era, but the 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 energy of it. And it seems like the pace of this world is actually too much for you. Haven't you felt that you feel like you don't really belong here most of the times because you don't energetically? But yeah, go back to the tradition. That's what you need to know. CZ, if you start your massage school, will your finances gonna be okay? Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Wands. Six of Pentacles, is it gonna be okay? Six of Pentacles is a transaction. What you give, you're gonna get. Um, it might not gonna be a leap of financial flow. Let's say break even. But the thing here is not you're not losing, but you're also not gaining. But that will open up with the Nine of Pentacles. Um, for you to gather more students, more what people. Um, the financial flow will follow, but not instant. Hallmark. What will be W next actions towards you? What will W's next action towards you? What will W's next actions towards you? Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. Um, I feel like enticement is his next action, kind of like really wanting to trigger you to take action towards him. Instead of him taking action towards you, he will just have some limitations or margins, sort of. There's an egoistic energy in there. I am just going to take action up until here and meet me here. I'm not going to give you the full 100% of my energy, but I'm going to trigger you for you to give 100% of your energy towards me, but not me towards you. A TA. It will be a person, first and second week of July. Are they still in your energy? The seven of diamonds, the five of spades, the three of spades. They dissolve, not anymore. Beautiful blessings. Let's gonna get better. The 10 of hearts, the 3 of hearts, the queen of clubs. The queen of clubs represents mul- multiplications of the self, right? Um, with the 10 of hearts, it's sort of, well, that's a yes or no. Yes, that's a yes. Should I tend to explain something the yes or no? I have here. Oh, you have two more. This is Cat Lady of the Sea. I have Mary Jane. Hold up. Hold up. I have Shanae. Stevens. Steven pushed you. What?
Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
So Steven pushed back the marriage. Just like what I said. What does he actually plan, or when does he actually plan of getting married? Um, all that glitters, truth be told, to be fair. Um, yeah, you can feel the fluctuations of energy, and I can still feel the fluctuations of energy. This is a great manifestations of um I am saying yes, agreeing on things. Um, but deep inside, when when the event or the date is near, I tend to back out or run, have a second thought. Um, but there is a will if I want to, but I just feel like this is not the right time. The Two of Pentacles, that makes sense. The Seven of Swords, I say things, but I don't feel it. The King of Wands. I feel like these ideas should not come from you. Let the idea come from the person because there is a wanting. I also want to, but it felt like if it's gonna come from you, I am just going to say yes because I don't want to hurt your feelings. But he will on the latter part when rescheduling. So instead of what? Instead of or let's avoid, these frustrations and let him. The Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, might as well not discuss it. The Queen of Cups. Um, let let the king pour the pitcher of water into your cups, not you giving the person or the king the pitcher of water. Let the king stand on his throne, get the pitcher of water, and give you this information instead of you feeding them. But the question is when. There you go. But the question is when. I'm sorry. Uh yeah, the Four of Pentacles still here. Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the King of Wands. Uh July. I feel like March or April of next year. So sis May.
Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
So what's the explanation? Now I want to get these cards, but I remember your card earlier. The higher power. Now let's get some card here and let me connect that. Cardomancy, the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Devil card. It might look like your person's not going to to choose you first. Let's say the person's going to try different waters first, try to explore, and go back when things failed. Um, that is when choosing. That's why I said yes or no. He will choose first. The other one placed you somewhere else where he can reach you and continue when they fail. Um, this is sort of like a different energy from this person. I don't know where did he learn this from? This is not innate, but I feel like there's an influence of someone. It could be this, what's the girl's name? Feeding him with the idea, Reina. There you go. Yeah, that was so serious. I know, right? You're welcome. I know, right, sis? Lee, is Andre going to reach out to you soon? Lee, is Andre gonna reach out to you soon? Is Andre going to reach out to you soon? Is Andre going to reach out to you soon? The Princess of Cups, the Chariot, the Prince of Swords. Um, there is a reaching out, but the Princess of Cups, this is where your person's kind of like planning the Prince of Swords. Oh, I feel like this is very soon. Not just reaching out, but also asking for a date. The Three of Cups, the Strength card, the Ten of Pentacles. I think that when this person um delivered this reaching out, I am seeing that this person going to give all out. What I mean by giving all out is I'm going to reach you, we're going to meet, I'm going to date you. This is my treat. Sort of, it's all in me. All you just have to do is to bring your pussy. I don't know. But it felt like it's on me, right? It's on me. Um, I don't know what's with this, but be presentable. You kind of be attractive because I want something also from that meetup. So pick up that energy. So is Andre going to try to break up with you? So why is he holding? Okay, there's two questions there, right? Gonna break up with you, and why is he holding back the communication? The Justice, the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Um, is Andre breaking up with you? No. In fact, I feel like Andre is just holding back because of, let's say, testing you. I'm not seeing Andre is going to hold back. I am seeing Andre is just testing your energy, but will give it to you. YB, when will the Libra, when will the Libra gonna give you a key to his house? When will the Libra going to give you the key to his house? When will the Libra going to give you the key to his house? When will the Libra going to give you the key to his house? The Six of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Four of Cups. Um, there's some good news in here. I am seeing December, January of next year, but I hope that this is going to be December, so that the next year will be a good startup, right? A jump start to kick the year. Mm. La, let's check. The 10 of spades, the ace of diamonds, the 9 of clubs. This is a yes. All right, Cherry Chubs. VG, will Alex going to reach out before the party on Saturday? So only will the Alex reach out? Do you want to hear the complete song? It's Lee. It's actually a 3 minute song. I'm gonna try to put it the next live, and I'm going to wait for you. Let's just listen. Um, BG, the Five of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Hierophant. Is he going to reach out first? Before the party? I feel like the energy of having a conversation is on the party itself, not before, on, during. That's for you.
Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
What does the Libra CB needs from you? What does Libra CB needs from you? The Three of Cups, the Two of Wands, of the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Relationship, commitment, family is what your person needs from you. Nat Nat. How will your meeting go with David tomorrow? Nat Nat. How will your meeting with David gonna go on tomorrow? The Seven of Swords. Oh, why? The Eight of Cups, the Nine of Wands. Unsatisfactory. It felt like um frustrations, actually. I am frustrated that I mm, that I plan to meet you today or tomorrow? Your yes or no going to show up on your encounter tomorrow. That's probably the reason why there's frustration. Let's see here, Nat. Well, the cards will confirm. The king of clubs, the 10 of hearts, the 3 of hearts. Still a yes. Oh. So, which means it's really to ring during the meetup. Mm. Cynthia, give your visa. Will your cousin gonna give your visa? This is for you. Cynthia, will your cousin gonna give your visa? Will your cousin going to give your visa? The Jack of Diamonds, the Four of Hearts, the Ten of Clubs. No, this. What are David's actions towards you? Not David's actions towards. Why do I have a negative impressions now when it comes to the name David? Because I have David with what? David with you. David with um the Filipino channel. It seems like why? David is a biblical name, but why they they acted like otherwise? The Page of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Judgment. That's just a joke. The Judgment. The Page of Wands. Next action is an action of saying yes to every planned situations, but also an action of not fulfilling it. Mm. Sis, BG. Why does Alex? Why does Alex text? Why does Alex text you? You responded, but doesn't text back. All right, let's check. The Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Wands. I feel like Alex here is testing the energy, checking if checking if you're going to respond. There's something in here. You're going to respond, and this is specific time, like real quick. There's something in Alex, sort of like testing his spark, his energy towards you. Mhm. Greta, is it gonna be this month? The Queen of Clubs, the Ace of Spades. Wow, the Five of Clubs. This is a no. Why be? What does CB wish he could change about you? What does CB wish he could change about you? This is for you. What does CB want to change? What does CB want to change? The Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Hearts, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. You might gonna laugh at it, but being materialistic, it seems like There's nothing wrong about wanting this, experiencing good stuff, having good stuff. But in his mind, it's excessive. But for me, as a reader, I don't see it excessive. But your question here is him. So removing myself from the equation, that's how he feels. Mm. You're welcome, TA. Cat lady.
Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
Are you gonna end up moving out because he wants you to move out? Let's see. To be fair, truth be told, never ending story. Um, the wanting of you to move out is genuine. Like, I said it and I mean it. That's the truth. But this is what I mentioned about earlier about the heightened emotion. At that very moment, that is very true to me. That is genuine. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to happen. Um, but that's all because of the heightened energy. With the Hermit, the World card, and the Knight of Cups, there will be an enlightenment afterwards, right after you move out, right after you said, okay, I'm going to do it, right after you find or found your own place. The judgment, and I think that your person always have this getting what he wants, then making um having this change of mind once he gets what he wants. The two of cups, the four of cups. We're in, okay, now that I'm experiencing being alone, I want her back. Um, does he have this history of always returning um what he bought, like a refund, sort of? Because he have the tendency. But yes, you might gonna move out because that's very true. Do I see him really coming back wanting something long term? Because you cannot do this. I know that's very stressful. That is something that probably not every woman wanted to experience. It's a mental torture, right? Um, imagine he's going the distance. Oh wow. Um, because after all this, after experiencing the separation, after experiencing the coldness, after experiencing um what? After experiencing this silence, the nine of wands, I'm going to search for that chaos again. The temperance. It seems like this is what I am saying, but it's really different in my heart. You might be out or having this um different place, but you might also gonna see me there just to bug you. The three of swords, this is not what he wanted, actually. The two of pentacles, the 10 of wands, the devil card. You know what? I feel like all of what he wants will bounce back to him once you give what he wanted. Um, but like what I mentioned, at that moment, what he said is the truth, that what he wants. But also, it seems like there's another side of him. There's another person who wants you, who want to be with you. Yeah, that is high Angie Montaigne. Do you have a love offer um coming soon? Do you have a love offer coming soon? And check the time frame. Let's see. Do he have or do you have a romantic experience approaching the 5 of swords, the 3 of pentacles, the ace of swords? How soon is soon? Um, I don't know if this is so soon to you, but what I am seeing in here is by August or September. That is. Let's see here. Sees a child. Hold up. Oh, hi, sis, beautiful. I am. Glimpse of your connection with David next year. This is for you.
Predicting future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also known as Babaylantv, standing in my own design. Through the
Glimpse of your connection, a deep knowing. To be fair, cleaning it up. So, is it too late to have a reconnection when things are more complicated? Things are already complicated, and things are getting more complicated, and he waited. I don't know if David wants to solve a hard situation. Um, but from what I am seeing, David is going to find a way how to work things out between you and him. The 8 of wands, the star, the 3 of wands. Now there's chasing. Now there is wanting to pursue. Now there is wanting to, your mind. Come here. Summoning. Wow. The 5 of cups, of course, there's some regrets. The wheel of fortune, a lot of regret, not just some. And 8 of pentacles, that makes sense. Working. Working on the connection. I promise that I'm going to be what? I promise that I will work things out, find a solution. So this connection ain't over. I think that this won't be over. As the connection becoming more complicated, David is becoming more attracted to it. I don't know how David processes things, but yeah, probably he wants to solve, difficult situation. He's very challenged with the situation and try to find the solutions over there. That's your connection with him by next year. This beautiful I am.
the universe is good to me. That's why I'm good to others too. The flow of abundance towards me is never ending, and I love how I harvest them.
General reading for this month. temptation, solar plexus, memories of love. So what I am seeing is sort of like an energy of hooking you back, um, pulling you back because you're already flowing, moving, um, progressing. Ha, sis, you might have this challenge of this is what you want, but you know that you're not going to progress or drop this energy and move forward. That's actually a hard decision. The Queen of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Temperance, temptations. It kind of make me feel that very, very soon you will be tested. Is it your wants, your needs? Is it your heart, your mind? Is it your abundance or your romance? Ah, you have to make the chop. The Ten of Cups, the King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. That makes sense. Before they showed up, either love or money. Choose. Because someone here is gonna be sort of a hindrance between the other. This is for you, sis. Mm-mm. That's soon to you. That's good, Montaigne. Hi, Daniel. Good afternoon here. You're welcome, sis Chell. So I guess that's it. Thank you so much, you guys. Love and light. Namaste. See you on the next
Predicting
live.
future is my purpose. Yelling the stars align. I am Daphne, also